Sarah was 10 when she first saw it, a faint, ominous number above her grandfather's head, ticking down like a macabre digital clock. She didn't understand. Not then. Her grandfather, with his kind eyes and warm hugs, had an expiration date. He died a week later. The numbers haunted her everywhere after that, above everyone she met, some distant, some terrifyingly close. The knowledge was a heavy crown, a curse she hadn't asked for. It filled her with a paralyzing dread and morbid curiosity. Life, she learned, was fragile and terrifyingly fleeting. A trip to the grocery store became a journey through a minefield of dread. The cashier, a young woman with haunted eyes, bore a date decades away. An elderly gentleman picking oranges had mere hours left. Did he sense it? Was he aware of his impending doom? One fateful day, she saw him. A man, his date a chilling reflection of her own. The shock of recognition struck her like a cold, hard blow. For the first time, she felt a grim solace. He saw her too, a dark understanding flickering in his eyes. They spoke, a shared dread passing between them. Living with the sight was like walking a tightrope over an abyss. Joy was tainted with dread, every interaction a grim reminder of mortality. The world felt fragile, precious, and terrifyingly ephemeral. She tried to ignore it, to pretend she was normal, but the numbers were always there, a constant whisper of doom. The weight of the knowledge was suffocating. How could she endure knowing the end was looming for everyone she loved? The fear was paralyzing, turning her into a recluse, terrified to connect, petrified to lose. Section 4, Love and Loss Foretold. Then came David. He was different. His date didn't scare her, but it should have. It felt like a journey towards an inevitable doom. She revealed her curse, her voice trembling with fear. To her shock, he embraced it, holding her as if to ward off the dread. Their love story unfolded under a shadow, laughter tinged with anxiety, arguments with desperation. The knowledge of their shared end loomed over them, a constant specter. It haunted their moments of joy, a bittersweet undercurrent to their fleeting happiness. Section 5, Accepting Fate's Whisper. Years slipped away. Sarah endured her gift, her curse. It wasn't about knowing when, but the dread of living with the knowing. She clung to the present, grasped every moment, whispered, "I love you," with a sense of urgency. The numbers loomed over her, a constant reminder of life's impending end. But they no longer paralyzed her. She had learned to see beyond them, to find a sliver of hope and joy amidst the looming dread. Life, she realized, wasn't about the countdown, but about the moments we desperately try to make count.